Hi guys, how are we all doing? Welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me for my video today. So today's video is going to be my weekly check-in for week 3 of November and cash stuffing for week 4 of November, which is the last week of my month. Excuse me. Yeah, I also have some money here. So this is from my penny savings challenge. So we will reallocate that today as well. So I'll go through my purse first of all, that was a mouthful, and see what we've got left. So we'll leave hobbies in there. I brought that out today because I thought I was going to go to the shops, but I never. So I've got £5 in notes from spending. And then in food, we have got £30 in notes. Fuel we'll take out because that's got £10 left, but we'll top up again next week. And then that is the rest, which is fine. Right, change. We've got a lot of change. So let's see. So in my last video, I said that I was going to be doing a mini penny saver for my anything under £1, but I haven't actually bought one yet. So yeah, we'll just put the pounds into the £1 challenge and then the change into a jar, and then when I get a challenge we can add that all in. So I've got £2, £3, £4, £5 and £6 for the £1 challenge, and then 20, 40, 60, 80, oh come on, 90, £1, 23 for the pennies. So I've actually just got this coffee jar to put it in just now, and then I just need to pick one on Etsy or a download and get that sorted. So we'll pop this £6, was it 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So £6 into the penny challenge. So we'll mark £6 off of here. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So we've got £11 in there now, which is good. Keep going with that. Right, okay doke, let's see. So in notes this week we are doing 20, 30, no. Oh dear, right. 10, oh, what's going on? 10, 20, 35, 45. So we've got £45, and that is just going to go straight into the money towards Vienna. So 45. So that will give us 365. So we'll stick that in here. That's actually been quite good because the past 3 weeks I've had £40, £40, then £45. So yeah, there's, what's that, £125 extra just in the last 3 weeks from spending and food money that I didn't spend. So that's fantastic. Okay, so this should be 365. So we've got 200 in Monzo, then 20, 40, 60, 70, 80, 90, 3, 10, 20, 30, 5, 45, 55, 65. So 365 in Milan. So that is fabulous. So that needs £135, and that's that one completed. Right, let's top up my purse for this week. I'm going to leave hobbies in there because I have been collecting, so I always collect little bits and pieces from trips and travel, and I keep receipts from like tubes or trams or whatever I've been on, and tickets from events and tickets off of my suitcase when I've been away, and just all these little bits and pieces. And I've never junk journaled before, but I want to do a junk journal with it rather than just having it all in a box. So I think that'll be really fun. So I've got £35 in here, I think. 10, 20, 35. Yeah, £35 in there. So I think I'm going to go to the range and get myself like a blank journal and some little bits and pieces to start that. So yeah, I'm really excited to do that. Right, so let's get the money for week 4, which is the final week of the month. Should be £70 here. So 20, 40, 50, 60 and 70. Great. So we've got we've got 50 for food and 20 for spending. Stick that in there and that in there. Hopefully we won't use it all and we could roll over again for my trips. So that is that. So the money that I have from the Penny Savers Challenge, I actually did take all my change to one of the Coinstar things at my local Tesco's, and I didn't realise, I don't know if anybody else has had this before, but I didn't realise that you had to use it on that day. So the day I went in, I was on my lunch break, so it's £14.37, which isn't a lot, but like it's still my money. But anyway, so the queue, I took it in on my lunch break. My lunch break, I was rushed for time, so I thought that's fine. I'll just go back with the receipt later, but I never managed to go back later that day because I was busy. So it took me quite a wee while. So that was on the 7th. It took me a little while to get back. So I went back to the shop on Wednesday this week and they were like, oh, it has to be done on the day, you'll need to phone them. So I was like, all right, okay. So I phoned this customer service number and they said, no, there's not a time limit on them, just go back in the store and phone us when you're there. But I just didn't have it in me to do it, and it was too much, so I just left. So I think I'm maybe just going to part with this money, I think. I don't know what to do. I'm going to keep a hold of it and see, but this £14.37 should be part of this, but at this current moment it's not. So currently we have got, so I put some money in the bank from all my coins. So there's 200, 350 in the bank, which, so the amount that I have here, I actually thought I had a little bit more. Now I don't know how. I wish that I had counted up all of my bags of coins and stuff before I went to the bank, so I knew exactly how much I had. I went to the Bank of Scotland, and yeah, I'm just hoping that this is right and they put everything on the scales and stuff and like counted it up, but yeah, I thought I had more. But anyway, so we've got 350 in the bank, and then we've got 20, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 95, 1, 5, 10, 15. So 115 here in cash, which was what was in the jar. Then all the coins went between the Coinstar and bagged up for the bank. So we've got £465 and then £1.50. But this £1.50, I think I'm actually just going to put to the pound into the pound challenge and the 50p into the coins, because I'm not waiting stuff that. So basically we've got £465 to go into my challenges for my, I thought I wasn't recording there, into my challenges to complete Milan and to add to Vienna. So Milan needs, I think that's 135, so 500 take away 365. So we need £135 for Milan, which we'll do the 100 and then 20, 35. So 135, and then that should make the 500. So put all this together. Ooh. Right, let me see. Okay, so we've got 200, 300 will be in the bank, and then we've got 20, 40, 60, 80, 90, 400, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 85, 95, 500. Amazing. So that's my £500 spending money for Milan. Amazing. So happy that I've got that one done. So let's just write this on. So we've done 135, which is 500. I'm not sure if I'll need any more than this. I am thinking that I'm going to add on a suitcase, just because I'm away for like 4 days and I'll want to probably buy a couple of little bits and pieces. So yeah, I think it'll just be a little bit less stressful if I have a suitcase, but I'll see. So £500 is completed Milan. So the remaining money, which is 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80. So 280, so 250, and then 20, 30, 40, 50, 65, 75, 80, and then 80. So the remaining £330 is going into Vienna. So let's pop this in here. I'll write it on actually because I am going to forget. So 330. Right. And then I'll just need to make a note. Well, actually, no, I won't need to make it. Will I need to make a note? Yeah. No. So yeah. Wow, I'm so indecisive. Sorry about me. Right, let me just grab a little piece of paper here. Just find... Right, let's just scrub that out. So, 100 went to Milan. So this is in the bank. And then 250 went to Vienna. Perfect. Right, so let's see what we've got left. So 980, take away 330. So £650 is what I need now for Vienna. So my plans for this money are probably going to be a little bit thrown off. So I can't remember what I updated in my last video, but I handed my notice in at my full-time job. I'm away to go self-employed and also possibly pick up another part-time NHS job. I have an interview in the pipeline and another one that I'm going to apply for, so we'll just see what comes of that. But at the minute, in my mind, I am going to be self-employed. It's obviously very scary. So obviously paying off my loan that I had remaining has saved me £272 a month. So that's £272 a month that I don't need to worry about now moving forward monthly. That's not needing to be paid for. So that's obviously reduced my bills. There are other places I could reduce my bills if I need to, with fuel, food, spending. Like, I over budget in those areas, so I know that I can under budget in those areas if I need to. But yeah, my budget going forward is going to look a little different for a while, and I don't exactly know how it's going to look, like where the money's going to come from, like anything like that. So it's a bit scary. I have got some savings to fall back on, so yeah, I just need to figure out how that's going to look. But basically, the plan that I had to fund Vienna was I was going to take £200 off of my wage in November and £200 off my wage in December. I was supposed to work December, but now I'm finishing on the 10th of December, and yeah, obviously that's going to take away my full December monthly wage. So I don't know how much I'm going to get paid in December. So when I worked out my budget for November's pay that I'll get next week, I think I managed to budget that I would be able to put more than planned towards Vienna. So because obviously I need to sort of balance out what I'm not going to be able to put away in December. So yeah, hoping that it all still works out fine. Still going to plug away. I've got some money in my top cashback that I could take out. It's not all come through, but there's some there. Vinted, I've got more to put on Vinted. Obviously, it's a way to be busy time in the salon for nails and stuff, but I need to work out, obviously, what needs to be kept and what I can use and stuff like that. I have got some money that I've earned from the salon recently, just completely aside. So I could probably use a bit of that, but obviously I want to see how much I could do myself. Well, obviously that money is like being earned myself, but just by underspending in areas just to get as close as possible. So it is still doable. It can still be done. It's just like my original plan and thought of it has changed slightly, but yeah, it's still all good. So this money, this £1,050 that I was saving for Vienna, so £550 of that is for the trip, which I paid on my credit card, which I need to put the money back to my credit card to pay the credit card. And then £500 of it is spending money. I don't know how much of that I'm going to need. I feel like I might need more than that. I really don't know. And it's quite stressful, but we can only do what we could do. So great stuff. We've been able to add 330 there and finish Milan. I don't know if £500 is going to be enough for 4 days in Milan, to be honest. I really don't know. I might just need to kind of learn to put my budget head on when I'm on holiday, instead of like, woo, I'm on holiday, this money is free because I have saved it in advance. Like, that's sometimes the mindset I have. So yeah, definitely to work on my mindsets with stuff like that. But I've got £500 for Vienna, Milan. I will have £500 for Vienna as well, hopefully. And I did notice in my bank, in my Monzo, I seem to have 70-ish pounds in my trip fund. And I don't know, I think that's maybe supposed to be going towards this, like my bigger trips, because I was trying to do it all just in this one fund, but then that didn't happen. So yeah, I'm going to need to go through my accounts and just see what's what, but I possibly have another like £70 that I could put towards this, which if I can, that would be amazing, because then that would take it to under 600. Anyway, enough rambling from me. Oh, we've got this pound, so I'll add this pound into the pound challenge, and then the 50p into my jar. So I hope everybody has a fabulous weekend. What have I got on this weekend? I'm actually having a girls' night in with my best friend tomorrow. We are going to get some picky bits from, we'll just add this 50p in there. We're going to get some picky bits from M&S. We're going to get some wine, and we got, I don't know if you've seen them, but they're gingerbread house kits. Well, they're gingerbread house cookie jar kits, so the top comes off as like a cookie jar, but they're just plain ceramic, and it comes with paint for you to paint them. So we got one of those each. We're going to go to Marks and Spencer's tomorrow, get some party food, crisps, picky bits, some wine, wear our Christmas pajamas. I put my tree up today. It's my brand new tree that I bought out of my Christmas money, which I'm so happy, because it looks 10 times better than the tree I've had for the past 7 years. So glad that I paid £63 and got that. So yeah, we're just going to have a lovely festive night tomorrow, and then I'm going to the cinema on Sunday to see Wicked, the second one. So really excited for that. My mum very kindly paid for the tickets for me, her and my sister-in-law. So really excited for that. And then I will be back to work on Monday. So I hope everybody has a great weekend. Drop comments below, let me know what you're up to. Let me know what you're saving for at the minute, if you've got any big goals or trips coming up. Obviously Christmas for a lot of people will be one of them, because that is literally just around the corner. And I have started my shopping actually. I've got my niece's present, so I'm ahead of the game with that one. I don't have many to buy for this year, which is all good. So yes, hope everybody has a lovely weekend. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the subscribe, the like button. It really helps me out in my channel, helps other people find my channel, and helps me find more people's channels as well. So hit the like button, drop me a comment below, let me know what you're up to this weekend and what you're saving towards, and I will be back soon with another video. Bye guys!